inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage, rise up, Houston. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. District titles and playoff berths were on the line on the final week of the regular season. Let's kick it off with a battle for playoff position in District 14-6A, where Dekaney and Nimitz entered the regular season finale with identical 5-1 district records.
The Nimitz Cougars all set for the regular season finale, and so were the Dekaney Wildcats. First quarter for Nimitz. Albert Brown fires to Keelan Washam. Touchdown, 7-0 Cougars. But Dekaney answers. David Edmondson to Jeremiah Bradley, and he has a touchdown. It's tied at 7. Wildcats right back with the ball. Edmondson to throw to Tanook Hines. Makes the catch, twist out of the tackle, and then you can't catch up with Hines. He has a touchdown, 14-7 Dekaney. Still in the first quarter for the Cougars. Albert Brown goes deep, but it's intercepted at the 3-yard line by Marquis Grant. And then on the return, down the sidelines he goes. Marquis Grant will cut it back at the 10, and this, a 97-yard interception return for the touchdown. 27-7 Dekaney in the second. Nicholas Townsend scores. It was 29-7 Wildcats. Right before half, Cougars cut the gap. Malachi Augustus in for the touchdown, 29-14 at the break. But Dekaney pulls away in the third quarter. Here's Dylan Jones, carries left side, and he will get the touchdown. 50-21 the final. Dekaney takes second in district. They'll face Oak Ridge in the postseason. Nimitz will face the undefeated Willis Wildcats.
In Class 4A Division I football, the Iowa Colony Pioneers were one win away from an undefeated 10-0 season. But standing in the way was a Needville team just one game behind in the district standings. And a win for Needville would give the Blue Jays a share of the district title. This, our Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week.
On our roll, let's go! Let's go, baby!
Needville Blue Jays all set to go, and so was Iowa Colony. First possession for the Pioneers. Carson White to throw. Wide open is Landrew Ward. Touchdown, 7-0. Needville answers. Keelan Sweeney back to pass to Cade Ramirez, and he has it. 68-yard touchdown. The game is tied at 7. We're just getting started. Pioneers drive it down. Big defensive tackle Joseph Mobley rumbles in for the score. 14-7 Pioneers. Needville, Deshaun Burton had a huge night. Touchdown, tied at 14. Then it's Deshaun Burton again. Bust up the middle, wide open. Burton looking for the end zone, and then he will cut it back and has a touchdown. Wow, 80 yards, 31-28 Blue Jays at half. Third quarter, Pioneers, Carson White fakes, keeps, 27-yard score, 35-31 Iowa Colony. Back the other way. Here's Deshaun Burton again. His fourth touchdown of the night. He rushed for 252, 38-35 Needville. Still in the third quarter now. It's Burton again. Touchdown. He gets in there, 45-35 Needville in the fourth. Here come the Pioneers. Carson White keeps again. Left side, 13 yards, and touchdown. That cut the lead to 45-42. Now, under 2 minutes to go. Still trailing, same score. White goes long. Jacoby Miles has it all the way to the 8-yard line. He's finally brought down. What a play. Then 1:13 to go. Carson White doing this all night. He fakes, left side, stiff arms, and that is the game-winning touchdown. Wow, 49-45 the final. In just its second season of varsity, the Pioneers are an undefeated 10-0 district champion. Your Fred Haas Auto Group Game of the Week. That's the Summer Creek Bulldogs facing the rival Atascosa Eagles in a powerhouse regular season finale. Early on, Summer Creek quarterback Blake Thomas to throw. He fakes and takes off. 35 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Summer Creek. Then on defense, Brandon Jones had 2 interceptions in 2 possessions. This one, 35-yard return for a touchdown, 14-0 Bulldogs. Atascosa comes right back though. Carday Mack on the give. Nice move there, and it's a Mack attack. 35 yards for the touchdown, 14-7. Bulldogs now. Lloyd Avant had a big night. Right side, he breaks it, and Lloyd Avant is gone. 67 yards for the score. It's 21-7 Summer Creek. Still in the second quarter, Atascosa, Zion Brown fires. Jelani Watkins makes a nice catch. Great move, 51-yard touchdown, 21-14. But late in the half, here comes Summer Creek. Lloyd Avant on the carry, left side, and Lloyd has a touchdown, 27-14 Bulldogs at half. In the third quarter, the Eagles come back. It'll be Zion Brown to Carday Mack, and he cuts it back right there. Touchdown, 27-21. Here's the Bulldogs though. Blake Thomas scrambles right, finds an opening. Down the sidelines he goes. Blake Thomas all the way to the 25-yard line. They got a field goal and a 30-21 lead after 3. In the fourth quarter, Eagles, Torrey Blaylock gets in for the touchdown. It's 30-28. But Summer Creek answers. Lloyd Avant on the handoff, 18 yards for the touchdown. 45-28 the final. Summer Creek beats Atascosa for the first time since they started playing 10 years ago. Wow. Both teams now set for the postseason playoffs.
It was a winner-take-all in the regular season finale between HISD's Worthing Colts and the Jack Yates Lions. Both teams were a perfect 6-0 in the District 11 4A Division I football race, with Yates looking for its first district title since 2012 and Worthing seeking its first district championship since 2013.
The Houston Texans cheerleaders on hand for the big game. Worthing all set, and out of the smoke, here come the Yates Lions. But Worthing was smoking hot early. Davion Edward to throw to Devin Simpson. He goes 23 yards for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Worthing. Colts back with the ball. Edward fakes everyone, and there he is. 35 yards, and the touchdown coming right at you. Worthing back with the ball. Here's Edward to throw. He goes deep to the end zone, but check out Edward Chenal of Yates with the interception. Yeah, he's got it. Nice. Lions will then drive it down. Jaquan Brandon for Yates will go 5 yards for the touchdown. 13-8 after a 2-point conversion. But Worthing comes right back. Devin Simpson, left side. Down the sidelines he goes, and he's off. 55 yards for the touchdown. He rushed for 158 yards, 21-8 Colts. Then, from the 6-yard line, Edward takes the snap, and he has a touchdown, 27-8, Worthing at the half. Yates Band doing a great job at half. Lions making some nice music in the third quarter. Broderick Brown, little jump pass to Cameron Irving. He turns on the speed, and Irving has a touchdown, 65 yards, and a little TD dance. Nice, 27-16. Colts right back. Kwame Roy on the carry, left side. Big guy, rumbles all the way, hit hard, but that's a touchdown, 33-16. Then, for Worthing, it's Edward again. He breaks free, 46 yards for the touchdown. He rushed for 217 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Worthing wins 63-28, their first district championship since 2013. Strike up the band. Richmond Randall looking to close out the regular season with a 9-1 record. Facing Huntsville, second quarter, Randall snapped to Courtney Brown, 10-yard touchdown, 14-0 Lions. Still in the second. Here is freshman Landon Williams-Callis. He busts out of there and takes off, blazes his way, 60-yard touchdown, 21-0 Randall. Still in the second. More Randall and more Landon Williams-Callis. Great move there and there. Wow. And he's off and running. A 90-yard touchdown. 28-0 Randall at the half. What a run. Third quarter now on defense. Eric Strickland for Randall comes in with a sack on Marcus Lewis. Still in the third. Lions drive it down. Tyler Skrabinick to Williams-Callis, and he takes it down to the 1-yard line. From there, Williams-Callis with an easy touchdown, his 4th of the night. He rushed for 251 yards. Randall wins 36-6. They're second in district and 9-1 on the season. On to the postseason for the Lions. Up ahead, lots more football as Bridgeland wraps up a district title. Also, it's an undefeated season for the Lamar Texans, while Alief Taylor plays spoiler against rival Elsik. Also, it's off to Houston Christian to honor our Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
In District 15 6A, the Bridgeland Bears were looking to wrap up an undefeated district championship, but a victory for Cy Springs over Bridgeland would earn the Panthers a share of the district title.
Here come the Cy Springs Panthers facing Bridgeland. District 16 6A title on the line. Early on for Bridgeland, Jet Lewis to Mason Simmons. Touchdown, 7-0. Then Harrison Mass for Cy Springs, back to throw, but Edward Nelson picks it off, and that's a touchdown the other way. 14-0 Bears. Cy Springs comes back. Mass back to throw. He launches it deep to Rashawn Richardson, and he has it. 67-yard touchdown, 14-7. Panthers right back with the ball. Mass back to throw. He looks for Jamon Richardson. One hands it, stays with it. What a catch. And then he outruns the defense. Spectacular 85-yard touchdown. Watch it again. Jamon Richardson. The twin brothers score back-to-back touchdowns for Cy Springs. That was pretty. That ties it at 14. But Bridgeland takes control. Lewis to Oscar Nana. Touchdown, gets hit hard. It's 21-14 Bears. Early second quarter now. Bridgeland threatening again. Noah Allen Cuellar, 14 yards for the touchdown, 28-14, 31-17 at half. Third quarter on defense, Kaysen Nowak for Bridgeland with the sack on Mass. He had 4 sacks in the game. Later, Kendall Burns adds to the lead. He gets a touchdown. 48-17 Bears win. They are undefeated district champs, 9-1 on the season, and will face Klein Cain in by-district. Cy Springs is playoff bound to take on Tomball Memorial. Lamar Texans looking to go 10-0 on the regular season, facing rival Bel Air. Lamar dominated. Jordan Reeves early on goes deep to Tristan Brown, and he has it. 60-yard touchdown. Brown becomes Lamar's all-time leading receiver with over 2,000 career yards. Same tandem again. Reeves back to throw. He goes long and looking for Tristan Brown, and he has it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Then it's Chasen Guidry who takes it for the touchdown. It was already 31-0 Lamar in the second quarter. On defense, Trevin Williams with the big tackle behind the line. Still in the second quarter, more Lamar. Chris Boykins on the punt return. He'll make a nice move and then slips a tackle And there he goes, 75 yards for the touchdown. Lamar wins 58-0. Texans heading to the 6A Division I playoffs with a 10-0 record. Elsick Rams coming out to face rival Alief Taylor. A win for Elsick would send them to the playoffs. It started well. Second play of the game, there's a fumble picked up by Tristan Peters. He breaks the tackle, gets some blocks, and Peters all the way down to the 10-yard line. But they would have to settle for a 24-yard field goal from Christopher Moreno, 3-0 Elsick. On defense for the Rams, Zion Omo comes up with the big hit. Later in the first quarter, Taylor on defense now. Pierre Yamba will come in and get the sack. It was 3-0 after one in the second quarter for the Lions. Logan Gray to throw. He goes deep to Brandon Barrera, and that is a touchdown, 7-3. Late in the half now. Gray back to throw. He fires, and check out the catch by Barrera. That is nice. They didn't score. 7-3 at half. Taylor wins it 21-17, so that sends straight Jesuit to the postseason instead of those Elsick Rams.
It was a huge Saturday in the SPC, where in SPC Class 3A, the Houston Christian Mustangs were one win away from their first ever SPC football championship. More on the rise of Houston Christian football as we recognize the Mustangs as our Stellar Bank Team of the Week.
On this, the final week of practice, the Houston Christian Mustangs were one win away from an SPC title, advancing to the SPC 3A championship game for the first time in school history, doing so with an overall 8-2 record, the Mustangs' most wins in a single season since back in 2013.
Incredibly happy for our seniors. We've got a good group of seniors. There's 19 in this senior class. They've actually won more games this year than they've won in the previous 3 seasons combined. So they've been putting in the work for 4 years now, and it's awesome to see the fruits of their labors.
Leading the way for the Mustangs' resurgence is standout quarterback Brett Kilchrist, who ranks among the area's leading quarterbacks with 2,455 passing yards and 23 touchdowns. Plus, Brett's also the team's leading rusher with 470 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. What's led to your success, you think?
You know, I've trained Coach JP. He's been my trainer since I was like 4th grade, 3rd grade, so he's always been helping me throughout off-season and all throughout that. But, I mean, just the whole team. I mean, I can't do anything without the line. I can't do anything without the receivers. Defense, getting stops and holding them to points. We're just working and working hard all year.
Man, he's amazing. He came halfway through the year last year. The moment he stepped on campus, it was clear that he was a leader. He completely raised the level of expectation amongst our other players in the weight room. And then when we got on the field in the spring, he's everything you could ever ask for in a leader. He buys into everything culturally that we do, from academics to spiritual to the athletic aspect.
When Mustangs' second-year head coach A.J. Eisenman arrived on campus as an assistant in 2018, there were only 18 players in the entire Houston Christian football program. Flash forward 6 seasons, and there's now 80 players suiting up for Houston Christian football. It's been an impressive transformation, and especially gratifying for the seniors who've been an integral part of the rise of this football program. How exciting is it to be in the SPC final?
It's really exciting. I've been winning all 4 years to get here. Been trying really hard. I'm really glad to see that a lot of work that we put in, our seniors have put in, is paying off.
Just strive to be better this year, and especially like Brett, just all of our key seniors just coming together. I guess like over these past 4 years, we've like bonded as a family, and now like it's really paying off. Like all of our hard work is just coming to fruition.
And we are here on campus at Houston Christian, along with the Mustangs. I'm joined by David Silvera of Stellar Bank.
Coach, I'd like to congratulate you guys for an amazing season, and I'd like to present you with this award for being the Stellar Bank Team of the Week. Yeah!
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. Hey, it's my favorite time of the week. Time to feel the rhythm of the Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Spectacular game for Randall freshman Landon Williams-Callis. Great move there. And then he turns on the speed. A 90-yard touchdown in the Lions' big win over Huntsville. Lamar versus Bel Air. Lamar quarterback Jordan Reeves goes long to Tristan Brown. It's a 60-yard touchdown, and Brown becomes Lamar's all-time leading receiver with over 2,000 career yards. Lamar goes 10-0 in the regular season. Cy Springs quarterback Harrison Mass to Jamon Richardson. What a catch! One hand and all the way for the touchdown, 85 yards against Bridgeland. Watch it again. Jamon Richardson, this is pretty. He extends, tips it to himself, and then goes all the way for the TD. For the Needville Blue Jays, Deshaun Burton was magnificent against Iowa Colony. Here, he busts free, and then at the 12-yard line, cuts it back, and gets the 80-yard touchdown. Same game, 1:13 remaining. Pioneers quarterback Carson White, the game-winning touchdown as Iowa Colony goes 10-0 in the regular season. Nimitz quarterback Albert Brown goes long, but Marquis Grant makes the interception for Decaney at the 3. Then down the sidelines he goes, a 97-yard return for the score, and the Wildcats win. Summer Creek's Brandon Jones had interceptions on the first 2 possessions against Atascosa. This, he returns for a touchdown as the Bulldogs beat the Eagles for the first time in 10 years. The big Yates-Worthing game. Lions quarterback Broderick Brown, little jump pass to Cameron Irving, and Irving goes all the way 65 yards for the touchdown. But what a game for Worthing quarterback Davion Edward. He rushed for 217 yards and 5 touchdowns, including this one. Worthing wins its first district title in 10 years. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, electrifying as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. Until next time, stay H-Town proud.